Spirit is calling you very loudly right now. Spirit is saying that you are ready to open yourself up to greater communication with your spirit team. And I know this because two cards came out to start off this reading: Earth Star Activation, Anchoring Grounded Action, and Isis Energy. But I also pulled this Silver Lunar Dragon, and it says, bathes you in divine feminine light. Come into balance and practice peace, harmony, and cooperation. Expand your causal chakra. So we need to talk about these chakras for a minute. So the Earth Star chakra is a chakra that is below your feet. So like 6 to 12 inches below your feet. And the causal chakra is a few inches above your head and a little bit to the back. So we have these chakras that are being activated in this collective right now. And both of them are associated like outside of the physical body. And these are centers that really allow us to communicate more deeply with spirit. So the Earth Star chakra helps you connect more deeply with Mother Earth. And you need to be really rooted and grounded in the earth energy in order to open up to higher levels of spiritual energy, you could call it. So the causal chakra is typically seen as like almost like the moon, like a bright white orb of energy. And this chakra is like lower down in the chakra system than the stellar gateway and the soul chakra. But it is where you receive those pieces of information from the stellar gateway and the soul chakra. And it comes into this causal chakra. And it's really like kind of this beautiful blend of like, it's getting closer to your human, your physical self. And it has this ability to take this really high dimensional spiritual energy and make it accessible to your human self. And this is what's activating in this collective that I'm connecting with right now. Like Spirit is saying, you have access to very high dimensional frequencies and information right now, like more than what you've ever experienced before. Like I'm speaking to a collective who has been connecting with like their spirit guides, spiritual information that way. And I'm hearing spiritual information like to guide you in your personal life, but there is higher dimensional frequencies that want to work with you right now. Like you're being called to like a higher divine mission, I'm hearing. And you need to have access to higher level information, higher frequencies is how that keeps coming through. So this is all going to be coming through down through your chakra system, and your causal chakra is really, really being activated right now. But of course, in order to access that information and not get ungrounded, you have to be really connected in with the earth. And that's what you do through your Earth Star chakra. So as you are meditating and inviting in these energies, make sure when you are grounding that you send your kind of grounding energy, however you do that. A lot of people visualize like roots growing out from the base of your spine, the bottoms of your feet, that sort of thing. Just set the intention to send those roots through your Earth Star chakra. And there's something that's happening there, Spirit saying, that's like activating your connection with Mother Earth. And she's going to help like really hold you in the space you need to be so you can pull that high frequency energy into your system and really start like being able to hear it and understand it. There's something that's coming through your like physical abilities, or your, I don't know why I said physical abilities, I meant to say your psychic abilities, but it's somehow how your physical body like receives those frequencies. Like you need to be really, really grounded in order to hold this higher frequency energy and not get ungrounded. And the way that feels when you're ungrounded with this kind of frequency, I'm sorry, I keep looking out into the distance. There was a serious storm happening right now. I'm going to try to actually wrap this up pretty quickly. I just got a warning on my phone about a storm. I think that's part of the energy too. Like this just came up like all of a sudden. It was just sunny 15 minutes ago, and all of a sudden it's like black and storming outside. And there's a lot of black on this card too. And I'm really feeling like Spirit's very, very present in this reading right now. And like this collective is being called, and Spirit's saying a lot of you don't realize that this calling is there for you right now. You may have suspected it, but thought something like, that's not for me, you know, I'm not being asked to like step up in that really bigger way, like you feel like you're not special enough or something like that. There's like a worthiness thing there, and Spirit says yes, you are ready to take your spiritual abilities up to the next level. And you are being called to do that right now. And this is just kind of like a practical message of connecting with, you know, yourself, anchoring into Mother Earth, so you can start hearing these messages that are coming in through your causal chakra. So Spirit, what else do you want to say about this? I'm actually being called to pull a card from the Divine Masters Oracle for some reason. So I had this deck to the side, and I'm going to pull one from there and see what else Spirit wants to say about this. Yeah, so Isis, of course, who's on this card, Goddess Isis, she's associated with the moon also, like moon magic, I'm hearing. And, you know, that's what this card here has on it, the moon. And, of course, the moon is associated with feminine energy. So yeah, I think this is just connecting back in. I've been receiving a lot of messages for the Divine Feminine Collective recently, and we're really being called to step into our magic and our power, our feminine magic, which of course the Mother Earth is feminine, right? A feminine energy. So there's so much like feminine power that's just wanting to surge through the planet and surge through the feminine collective right now. Like we're being asked to go deep and connect with like this wisdom. There's like this deep wisdom that's hidden within the earth, and it has something to do with the feminine, and it's like it's ancient, it's hidden, it hasn't been accessed in a really long time, and you're going to be receiving access to this wisdom as you connect with your Earth Star and your causal chakras. Okay, the Divine Director, trust the process, create space for divine order to unfold. So I think that's what this message is really about you creating this space and like taking this seriously. Like Spirit is saying, this is a message for those of you who've been wondering if you're maybe ready to like take your spiritual communication up a notch. And this is a confirmation for you that yes, that is something that you are being called to do. And this is like a very high frequency, high dimensional being who is kind of like orchestrating, you know, like as a director would, like orchestrating these frequencies in the higher dimensions. And they're wanting you to like trust this process and trust like taking these steps, creating the space, creating the time to dedicate yourself to meditation and just opening up and receiving, again, connecting in and grounding, and just kind of creating a little practice for yourself where you do this maybe for a few minutes every day. And Spirit saying, just be open. This is kind of like a preparation. Yeah, they're saying they want me to leave the message here that this was just kind of a quick message of preparation and confirmation for you. If you've been kind of feeling like you're being called for being able to access these higher frequency energies at this time. All right, I'm going to leave the message here. Sending you so much love. Let me know if this resonated with you. Please consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel. A lot more messages are going to be coming through about like where we're supposed to go with this in the coming weeks, Spirit is saying. So I'd love to have you be part of this community so I can bring you more of these messages. All right, sending you so much love. Thanks. Bye.